owners are a different breed, as shown behind me. We're at Ford Fair at Silverstone to have a look at what's on show. So you may have noticed, obviously, you've got the Focus STs and the Focus STs and the Focus STs. You've got them colour coordinated. You've got the white, the green, the orange, the yellow. There's black down there and red and grey. Even the people, look, you've got khaki green shorts, green t-shirts. They're all wearing orange. I'm sure there's like a lighter hue down here as well. But my plan for today is to show how unique all of these Fords are and how not one car is the same as another. Everyone modifies their car in such a personalised way. So there's, maybe not this section. Fortunately, however, we have Kung Fu Panda on the Mark II Focus ST to demonstrate exactly what I am talking about. It is a shame they've beheaded him. That's made up for under the bonnet, on the splitter. I don't think this guy's trained in the martial arts whatsoever. And I like how this orange Focus ST is flaunting the fact that he also has orange lights that flicker. They match the orange hat, the orange men, the orange Recaros, and the orange expansion tank. At least this section displays some variety, because as I've always said, when you park in a section of cars that are all the same as your car, there's no point in you bringing your car because you're just adding to the sea of cars that look the same as each other. Anyway, Mondeo ST200 is gleaming in imperial blue and I have my lunch. So in this one bottle, that's not a Ford, is an entire meal. This is the Y-Food fruity range. This is strawberry. You've got mango and peach as well. This Safi Cosworth's put his rear in the air, but there's no mirrors, so we're gonna have to crouch down. Oh yeah, it's got an exhaust and a differential. The fruity range is amongst my favourite and still has the 26 vitamins and minerals and enough to fill you up between 3 to 5 hours. So this is my lunch. It can be breakfast, it can be dinner, whatever you like. It's the most convenient way of filling yourself up when you come to a car show, because I left at like 5 AM this morning. It's high in protein as well, lactose-free, gluten-free, no added sugar. You've heard this before. If you haven't tried it, my discount code gets you 10% off. Click the link in the video description. Adam-YouTube is the code. You can get 10% off and try it for yourself. So thanks to Y-Food for sponsoring this video and bringing me onto a bumperless Ford Focus. At least they've put the number plate there, they've cable tied it, or they've not done as good a job as this Fiesta. He's decided that 2 number plates are far better than 1. Mr. Jam, is that the real plate or the 13th of February? Ah, jam, he likes jam, right. A bit like strawberry jam, you know? It all ties in, and it's red. I'm going to see a lot of character cars today. We've got the Avengers assembling on the side of the RS, and then we have the Joker as the theme on the ST. I'm not sure why the Joker has infiltrated the car scene, but for some reason a lot of cars have laughter and Joker themes, such as this one. Oh, and no prizes for guessing the theme of the Focus RS Mark III. How many Minion toys are there? I counted 17 in the boot. However, I don't know. They're everywhere. I can't count them all. I'm going to say 57. Oh no, sorry, no, 60. There's even a picture. You could double that, so 120. Someone's sending it. But neighbouring the Focus is a bit of a peculiar one. This is a Fiesta M Sport, and no, it's not BMW. M Sport is the rally team. Then they created these limited run Fiestas. Only 20 of them. This is car number 6. And then BMW tried to sue them for using M Sport, so now they're called MSRT, M Road Technologies, and you see them do transits and stuff, but this is like the original M Sport Fiesta. And then this Fiesta isn't an M Sport, it's just got red bits put on it. Another lightly themed cars, you got Kermit the Frog, and a Colin McRae Mark I Focus. Oh, almost stepped on her face. Yes, we have a rally car with trophies and the Martini livery. You got the Fiesta opposite, also sharing the spotlights on the front. This was a ST170, as I predicted. It's built to replicate the Colin McRae rally car. Literally, roll cage in the back there as well. Got the bucket seats. This is such a large show. I can't believe how many Fords turn up. Oh, I've got a bit of rivalry here. Look, you've got this chap. I presume he's called Ben because the number plate says, "Hello, Ben." And then someone isn't a fan of Ben. Yeah, I've never seen a Ben 10 livery before. Not a clue who that is. Looking into the reflection of his sunglasses, is he driving? Is that a Mazda? I can't quite tell. There's a different steering wheel to what's in the Focus, so I presume it's not the Focus owner. Oh, this is cool. A Max Power Mark II Focus. So look, you've got the kind of sleepy headlights, so like extension to the bonnet, so it covers some of the headlights. You've got a new front bumper on that as well, with some creases in that are desirable. And beside a Mario-themed S-Max, we have an Airways Minty Fresh themed Focus, obviously replicating the livery of a touring car, much like the Ford Mondeo next door. These are the Scottish ST owners, and look, they've got free sweets laced with all kinds of drugs for me. I mean, they're not all STs, but at least some of them identify as STs. And welcome, ladies and gents, to a modified Ford Cougar. Bonnet is open, so you can see that he likes red. That is continued by the Ford Performance stickers. Talking of colour, love the green on this Mondeo. You've got all kinds of colours on the Fusion and on the Focus. I've seen this before. Look, we've got the custom bumper on that. Obvious fans of Tetris. That was a V8 Chaser. I can't work out, is this meant to be posed with this? Because this is posed with this. Another themed vehicle, this time a Peaky Blinders themed Transit. And a Sonic the Hedgehog themed Focus, who appear to have robbed a jeweller's by looking in the boot. And maybe a toy shop by looking on the dashboard. We've got a replica of the Ford Sierra touring car, the Texaco livery on Focus. All the drift cars are V8s today. This Focus ST with a Focus RS front end has the word Tiger, because on a leash is a tiger and on the engine is a tiger. I found Winnie the Pooh and his friends. You got Piglet and Eel. There's Tigger bouncing away. Further on we have a yellow Mustang sheriff car and a Star Wars theme. Stormtrooper and Mr. Vader himself. So we've also got external mascots. You've got bonnet mascots and of course dashboard mascots. Black and yellow, black and yellow. And that brings us up to this Mark III Focus ST. There's a lot to look at here. Graffiti under the bonnet, and I think this is meant to look like teared paintwork to display the graffiti. When the doors are down, you can see it better. Splash paint on the wheels and a fire extinguisher, just in case. I don't know what this is. It a bat? I think it's a bat. You've got the Grinch, and then Batui. I think we're now witnessing a Buzz Lightyear themed Focus, and I presume the stickers have been on for quite a while because they've faded considerably. Unusually, over there, it's the first demonstration of kind of popping and banging I've heard. Of course, I filmed the cars arriving. Go check that video out if you haven't done already, and make sure you subscribe for the cars leaving video. Here are some Mondeos, and we're heading towards probably, I was going to say Focus SC. It's got the same engine. So Focuses weren't the only ones with the 2.5 litre 5-cylinder turbocharged unit. Some people carriers did as well. The M&Ms, I'm sure, would love to tell you, this is the Max section. What are they called? The Mad Maxes? The Mad Maxes, S Maxes, and probably C Maxes. Revving away. It's the first example of this I've seen today. Look, different coloured wheels and some aliens. An extra, a real light. I'll let him do the transition, then maybe we'll film the alien in a bit. There's a thing, looks like a panda, but probably isn't. And here is a dead person. Yeah, he's probably saying more than just ouch. He's completely beheaded. There's his fist. We've got to run out of fictional characters. We have Mike Wazowski. Ooh, that looks painful. They've even managed to park little Mike Wazowski inside the headlight, as well as obviously all over the engine bay as per usual. And neighbouring Mike Wazowski is Luigi on the Mondeo ST. Right, we've come to this car. This is a peculiar one. A car I do not recognise. Of course, it is a Mark II Ford Focus, but Seline? I didn't know that Seline did body kits for these cars. So Seline down the side skirts as well, and then almost recognisable rear bumper from Seline on the back of the Ford. Oh, it's a Mark 1. So yeah, obviously it's a Mark II. I say it's a Mark 1 Focus. My bad, but it's got the front fascia of a Mark II. And then Seline have probably done that as well. Yeah, it's an interesting car. Another one of my favourites, I would say, absolutely, come from the Netherlands to grace us with its presence. I stumbled over to the Show and Shine section with a Zack Speed Mark 1 Escort Turbo, a Focus ST170 with RS body, and a 1UZ V8, and a slammed Mustang that caught my eye. And I'm now approaching another lineup of orange Focus ST. Oh look, it's more than just, there's three lines of them. So how can we differentiate between these cars? I mean, this one's got an octopus and Nemo. Nemo's traditionally hard to find, so I think I've done well today. Let's move on from the sea of orange, the flamey, Lego brick aero discs. Anything that's orange, like a carrot, obviously pumpkin, and a sloth's hoodie. They're traditionally orange. Just chillin' Blackpool. Not a clue. Who'd have thought it? The second Sonic the Hedgehog themed car. I love how the Focus RS has a spoiler, and this Focus RS has a spoiler along with its spoiler. And there's quite a few more stickers and themed cars along here. We've got a pair of Mark V Fiesta STs. You've got the camo green example, but black, but with similar liveries to each other. And on this Focus, we have the Roadrunner as its theme. I think this little dude's name is Marshall, or the program's Marshall. I'm not a kid anymore. I don't know these things. Well, isn't that quite some width about that Fiesta? More mascots. So we have some little squishy toys. This chap's holding some Mentos. This chap's is that Bear. I found a car that I've seen before earlier this year at Petrolhedonism Underground. This is a P100 body on what I think is a Jaguar S-Type. So you've got the S-Type's engine and interior, S-Type R specifically. Now this is the proper section. Check out the Escort. That is the cleanest car. Look, there's nothing under the bonnet. Well, there's the Z-Tech powered. It's just clean. They've got rid of any kind of wiring other than those ones. Obviously a newer front end to what the car actually is, but that is probably one of the cars of the show. We next come to a multi-award winning Focus RS. So you got a Golden Cup from 2023, the winner of the modified post 2001 car, the concourse car of the show at the Oxford Group RS Owners Club best presented car. And I think it's like concourse car and best presented again. So this is probably the cleanest RS in the country or world. I can't find a mark on it at all, and it's driven. This Safi Cosworth presented us with some probably melted chocolate. I feel like I should take one before they've no, that's got firmness. I'm almost matching, look. These are definitely amongst the physically cleanest cars of the show inside the paddocks. And back outside again, we've got the Lamborghini. The Lambo neighbour is another WRC inspired Mark I Focus, another Sierra Cosworth touring car inspired Mark II Focus, and a wide arch boosted Mark II Escort. Who have we here? A unicorn, a couple of unicorns. Maybe it's quite a rare Mondeo with flashy lights. And on the end of the line, a little polar bear. Biscuit. But you seem to have found me now in a lineup of Fiestas. There's a few other cars in here. That's got a banana in its dashboard. It's 90% Fiestas here, everywhere. Oh, there is an Escort at least. There we go. And going back to the Fiesta on the back of this, twin Love Heart exhausts. Can you tell yet that I'm a sucker for a motorsports livery of a car of this era? Even the Escort next door is something to look at. And there's no way I can avoid the aubergine colour of this Escort Cosworth. That's a lot of grey. We got more Lambo doors on display as well. And welcome, audience, to the Naughty Ford Kids. These naughty kids rock around in their Fiestas. They've lined the fronts with a few generations of the Fiesta. And at the back, we have the Mondeo with what looks like forged carbon as a wrap effect on the bonnet. Another Mondeo, another Mondeo. They were the naughty Ford Kids. And these must be the sensible Ford adults with their Mondeos. We've got more of them, more mascots, more stormtroopers, and a gun with the worst aim in cinema history. Further down we have Iron Man lifting the bonnet. And I think there's Stitch. I think that's, yes. Oh, someone's left that dog in the car. They haven't cracked a window for him. Boris, I'll get you out. Ah, I know this Focus. I know where it lives. It's like a great big pineapple under the sea. What's happened here is they have almost matched the headlights to the wheels and the wing mirrors. There are traders and merch stands here as well. It's where everyone buys their Ford-related apparel and merchandise, as well as Maxton-style splitters and bumpers and diffusers and spoilers for their Fords, as well as Greenlight Insurance, who invited me along today, and I can hear some revving Focus at their stand.
I wasn't going to do it.
No, I could do it.
You can do it?
Yeah.
Run about in that.
I regret saying that now. So yeah, you got the sound set up. I had to try and avoid copyright whilst filming that, and obviously the exhaust.
There's a big crowd behind.
I think your tips are too large to shoot flames now. Yeah. Something else I wanted to show you is this Mark II Focus. Right, looks fairly normal. It's got like a glistening orange wrap, but around the rear it's been turned into a ute. We can't call it a pickup because it's all one unit, but yeah, it's kind of a pickup. Ford Focus. I guess they're the rear lights now, because normally it would be on the bit they've got rid of. But the atmosphere has suddenly changed. I think we've just seen a bit of a Ford Mustang convoy. They're all rolling in now. Got the brand new Mustang GT4. Yes, there's a particularly rev-happy one down here. Got a bit of a NASCAR livery on this example, or you could call it an LMGT3, because obviously NASCAR now competes in Le Mans. It's stupidly loud, that. There is a huge Mustang presence here today. This Seline convertible has the shiniest of wheels of the bunch. But in the meantime, there's a big crowd and a lot of banging. What are the crowd watching and who's banging? Oh, I think... Oh! Is it bass? Is it the Buttery Biscuit? But no, he's drilling. Oh, it's drilling. Oh, entertaining. I think they've locked themselves out the car, so they're drilling through the boot lock to get in. So we'll leave them to it and get ready for Halloween, apparently. Freddy's riding a shotgun. It is puzzling the amount of effort people go into to make their cars more unique, but it's a good idea. Look, what's this say? Probably welcome to Ford Fair 2024, I'm gonna guess. I'm not gonna wait. There's a teddy bear there. He looks like he should be on the side of a can of confectionery. More Halloween spooktacular ghouls. We've got this chap. No, what's his name? Cookie Monster. The Cookie Monster, of course, because he's blue. And Patronus and Lewis Hamilton is a theme on the ST. And some dinosaurs. But it's got to the point where cars are starting to leave. Like the Capri. I'm gonna go to the exit myself. That'll be in a separate video. Make sure you hit that bell and you subscribe to be notified for when that goes live. I saw most of the show, not all of it. There was one over the side of the track, so hopefully I'll film those cars when they leave the show. So I hope you enjoy that video from Ford Fair. Ford owners are a different breed, but it's all entertainment. But for now, thanks for watching. A little bonus in the car park. We got purple and pink. I was going to say his and hers, but no, hers and hers. Angel and Devil on the Mondeo. And some shapes on the Fiesta too.